Most of my money I've tricked off on lawsuits. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You could listen. If I spend $250 million on girls and trips and clothes, that's nothing to what I did on lawsuits. Okay? So they really got me good with those lawsuits, but I still didn't have peace. Something was that. I still had that old darkness from back before, and then because of course my father and mother they're addicts. And I'm not fighting anymore, and I have nothing to do, why not I become an addict? Because that's just how it goes, right? So I become this addict now, because I always drank my whole life, never stopped drinking. And I became this addict. I've been getting in a lot of trouble. What happened? I had some kids from being an addict. I married some people from during my addict stage. And, excuse me, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be late. So listen, and so I started going through this process of I'm cutting clean. So I get clean for a year. I get clean for 5 years, but then I relapse. And the reason why I relapsed because I didn't have a spiritual awakening. I just wasn't using drugs. I wasn't sober. I just wasn't using drugs and liquor. I just wasn't using. I was miserable, right? So eventually I received that spiritual awakening. And this is listen, trust me. Listen, when I'm at the height of my career, I don't want to make this long, but listen, at the height of my career, I got, $40 million in the fight, I'm doing this, I'm going, I got boats, I got planes, I got everything. But they wouldn't touch me, a cartoon wouldn't touch me with a 1,000,000-foot pole. Now I got the #1 cartoon on television. I got an Emmy, I got a Golden Globe. This is ridiculous stuff. I don't believe this is true, but yeah, I got, I'm not perfect yet, but I'm just trying to get this stuff on track. And I'm sober. By being sober, I'm able to show up for my children. They're able to go to the best schools in the country. I got a daughter that graduated from first George Washington, that's in D.C. Then she went to Georgetown. Now she's in Drexel. That's Philadelphia somewhere, right? Well, she's in Drexel now. I got a daughter. My 19-year-old is in NYU. She's a director and stuff. I have this other young kid. He's trying to go to where's he trying to go? This guy, he's a character. I have an 18-year-old son that me and him, we crash. We just don't get it. Something's wrong there. I don't understand that yet. I'm gonna need some advice from some older people, but something's just not happening here. And I'm just very grateful that my kids are able to go to these schools. And sometimes they tease me because I don't spell as well as they spell. And I'm not advanced scholastically as well as they are. But I'm just happy that I'm able to put them in that position. And I just wish... and they give me a hard time because they think because I do this, they think I do that, they think I'm a show-off. But the fact is, if they had my parents, then they would really have something to talk about. I wish he had my father, because my children, believe it or not, I have a 27. They've never received a beating before. I received beatings just by looks. I can remember being in Royal Farms. See, they don't have Royal Farms. You guys remember Royal Farms, right? The real cheap. Just being beaten in the corner because my mother couldn't afford something. And I'm just really grateful to be here talking to you. And even though I got sucker punched being the keynote speaker at this time, I have I'm really grateful for my life now. I'm really grateful. I'm really, just by the grace of Allah, I just was able to just do this because I chose I was going to be different. I wasn't going to live that life anymore, and I was going to be the person I wanted to be. And everything I was doing in my past life, I was champ, I had money, that prevented me from being the man that I wanted to be. And I could pretty much say I'm on the course of being the person I want to be. I have dignity, I have self-respect, and anybody can just look at me and see what I'm doing. Thank you.